don't expect and you better hope your joints aren't too stiff to catch it before it hits you in the head. To entertain us this evening with his speech, So This Is 49, please welcome Gary Penn. Gary Penn, So This Is 49? I'm going to ask you a question, and it's a hard one, and you're going to be really, really tempted to lie. So, honesty. How many of you have stopped aging by show of hands? Me too. I'm with you. Now, normally, this wouldn't be something that I would question. But it just so happens that my wife recently had a big birthday. It was the 5-0. It was a big celebration. And we are a year apart almost to the day. By the way, I'm the younger one. So when she turns 50, pretty much I turn 50 too. Especially when you're that close and it's your spouse. Especially when the woman goes first. I'm 50. But I didn't expect to be 50 on my 49th birthday because I was 49. You get where I'm going? Something resonated in my head that 49 would just be 49, right? It's 49. It's not 50. There's nothing magical about one date versus another. Except, well, 3 things happened on my 49th birthday that to me struck me as, I thought this was supposed to be 50. The first was, I rolled out of bed and I decided to work out. This is pretty common for me, hence my body is starting to ache because I am now 49 years old. But I suppose it's better than becoming decrepit, so I went to the spare bedroom, I decided to treat myself well that day and do some yoga. So I go over to the prop area and I get my bolster and I get my strap and I collect my blocks, and in the back of my head, I'm thinking to myself, I better get everything that I need so that I don't have to get up off the mat. It's exercise! Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Toastmasters, the whole point of doing this is to burn calories. So my subconscious is working against me. It is very, very difficult to work against something that is subconscious. Something that comes to your consciousness, sure, you could say, no, I'm going to work out today, but something that tells you to collect all your objects so you don't have to leave the floor, that's a hard one. But I got through my workout. Later in the day, it was about 2:30 in the afternoon, I thought to myself, well, I haven't gotten the requisite call from my dad today. I'm very blessed that both my parents are healthy and they could call me and help me celebrate my 49th birthday. So I decided, all right, I'll beat Dad to the punch. I'll just give him a call. Maybe he's waiting until I'm done with work. That would be a pretty common scenario. I was working that day. So I called him up. Hey, Dad, just thought I'd give you a ring to beat you to the punch for, the big event. What big event? Was I supposed to call you for something? This actually happened. My father forgot my birthday. We both thought it was hilarious. For the first time in 49 years, he forgot my birthday. Now, to my father's credit, A, he is 80 years old. And B, he had just come down 2 weeks ago and celebrated my birthday with my wife and I. The whole rigmarole, dinner, dessert, the whole thing. So it was not a big deal. But it did occur to me that I've reached the age where age is starting to be erased from people's memory. That's an age. The third thing that happened on my birthday was perhaps the most strange. I went to my computer, I checked the e-cards on my computer. I am very blessed that I have friends and family that send me e-cards and think of me every year. What was odd was the most interesting e-card, the one that was truly heartfelt, The one that literally stopped me in my tracks and made me think, wow, that's a really lovely e-card. You don't see e-cards that are nice very often. It was from my financial advisor. I pay this man to like me. It's not to say that the other ones weren't nice, but it just occurred to me that, yeah, I reached that age. So, what is aging, really? It's the passing of one moment to the next. After all, there's only time passing. I suppose you could look at it as the inevitable march toward death, but that's kind of a morbid way to look at things. You could look at it as a bunch of collective experiences that are supposed to create wisdom that is marked by a number. I choose to think we only have right now. And the right now is right now, whether I'm 5 years old right now, or 80 years old right now, or 49 years old right now. So I would challenge you when you leave here this evening, take the time to observe time. Just be present right now, because age might not matter now, it didn't matter then, and it won't matter in the future. Mr. Chester.